We are here to check up on the Ranger. Ooh, it's a bright sunny day, California. Luis is stopping by to check on the flares, see what we need to remove and shave to get the front flares on. And then for the rear, same thing. We're gonna have to shave all this so the Rotiform wheels can sit here. So gonna do some cutting, pasting, welding, gluing. First set of RTR flares, prototypes for the Ranger. And then tomorrow we're meeting up with Yuri from Rotiform to measure the wheels. We're also figuring out if we're gonna go 20s or 22. So gonna be an exciting day. All right, so we just got a 285/40 22-inch tire in to test fit, and it looks, oh, you can't see, insane. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like so you have an idea of what we're working with. So this is a 285/40 22. We're originally gonna go with 20-inch Falkens, but we think they're gonna be too small, so we're gonna go up to probably a 285/40 22 in the front. Oh, sorry, in the rear, and a 265/40 in the front. So 285 in the rear, 265 in the front, depending on what size wheels we can fit. But here's a good look of what a 22 looks like with the flares, with the truck lowered. So just a quick lesson on why we're trying to figure out if we do 22s or 20s. As you can see, the big thing for us is the fitment and the gap. So we weren't sure if 20s were gonna be enough clearance to tuck the wheel. So we did some research, checked some diameter sizes, and the overall diameter on the stock wheel is 30.3. If we went with 20s, we'd be more in the 27, 28 range. So with a 22-inch tire, something like a 285/40 and a 265/40, we can basically close that gap and make it look like there's more tuckage and that the truck is sitting lower and more slam. So I think we're gonna end up going with the 22, and we'll see what the guys from Rotiform say in the morning about width and offset for the wheels. Okay, so we got to figure out, so you think about making a bracket here to mount to the body. Okay. So we have to trim all this and all this for the fitment.
Yeah.
So what we have to do to make the flares fit is we are going to trim all this to right here. We're going to keep this mounting point, these mounting points. Show you 3 steps. This is factory Ranger. This is phase 2 Luis Ranger. So as you can tell, we cut out the entire inner flare. We kept this because this is going to be the stock mount. And now we're going to test split the RTR flares and trim those. So Luis took off a good 2.5 inches. We're gonna use as many of the factory location mounting points as we can. And then this eventually could be shaved more once it's on the truck. Bye-bye stock flare. Hello aftermarket flare. Factory location mounting. This would be phase 3. Luis just finished cutting, bolting on the new wider flare. Look at underneath. Now we got all this clearance. So now the wheel will be able to sit flush in here. Thank you, Mr. Luis. Fronts are done. Now we're gonna jump to the rear. What we're looking at now, trying to see if we can tub the front for some more clearance, but you can see there's a lot going on in this Ranger motor. So the big thing we're trying to figure out is clearance right here. We're gonna shave here for the control arms to sit, but Luis is thinking might need to go lower, but for now, got clearance here. And we'll see what else we can take out from the top. So here's the new flare installed and the entire inside cut out. So we cut all this out of the flare, and then this stock body. Jacking up real quick so we can fit the 22s. See how it sits. So this is the 22 285 285/40. So just walked out the bank, had to pick up some cash to pay for the Ranger suspension and the brakes, part of the process. Had a good meeting today with Chris from UKIL Paint and Graphics. So I'm gonna jump in the car right now to meet up with Yuri from Rotiform. We just finished up with Yuri from Rotiform to measure the Ranger. Got some good specs. Took some video to show you guys all that goes into measuring for custom 3-piece wheels. We're hoping to fit a 22 by 10.5 and a 22 by 11.5 in the rear, but we'll see once Jason and Brian and the engineers at Rotiform figure out the exact specs. Got to figure out what design we want to do and also what color combination. So Yuri came up with some cool ideas for some 22s with step lip, rivets, maybe a new design for the face to show off the Baer Brakes. So now we're gonna go back, see if the Falken tires, the 265/40s, 22s, and the 285/40 22s will work on the specs. Nice and dirty, nice and gross. But we got it done. Tomorrow, I'm just gonna go to Luis to get stripped and then prepped and painted when Ford shows up next week.